Welcome. Let us enter a realm where the soul's deepest yearnings find voice through the words of Rumi. This journey carries us through tender moments of vulnerability, hopeful rushes toward the sacred, and a quiet unveiling of profound mysteries. Together we walk along the delicate threads of love, longing, and awakening. When the king beholds the frailty in the sages, there's a soft tenderness. Like seeing even the mightiest are touched by gentle weakness. With bare feet, he runs toward the mosque, the urgency of his heart pulling him swiftly, shedding all barriers to stand vulnerable on sacred ground. Entering the mosque, he moves quietly toward the mihrab, the heart of devotion, where silence deepens and words begin to fade. Tears overflow at the place of prostration, and the earth drinks a sea of surrender, love pouring out with no restraint. He plunges into a flood of annihilation, losing himself so utterly that when he surfaces again, it is with the fragile intensity of rebirth. When calling to it, softly his voice unfolds in praise and prayer, flowing like a warm stream, each word a tender embrace of gratitude. He calls upon mercy, vast as the whole world's realm, a kindness that rules through generosity and hope. Yet, standing small before the vast knowing of the unseen, he humbly admits, what can he truly say when every secret of his heart is known? There is a gentle refuge in this constant sanctuary for our needs, a place of solace that never abandons us. Acknowledging our mistakes, he confesses with a quiet ache, the paths where we have gone astray. But even so, a tender understanding reaches through, knowing the depths of the secret heart with compassion and grace. There is a yearning here, a hopeful plea to reveal the hidden truth upon the surface, so the soul's quiet utterings might be fully seen. From his soul erupts a roar, wild and indomitable, breaking through silence like a storm. This unleashing stirs the ocean of forgiveness, surging and overflowing, a fierce and generous tide that heals and renews. Amid tears, sleep lifts gently, like dawn breaking softly through sorrow, bringing with it a tender awakening. In dreams, an old man appears, wise and warm, a guide from the quiet depths of night. He brings joyful tidings. The king's wishes are granted, a breath of relief, lighting the darkness like a whispered promise. If a stranger comes tomorrow, it is a messenger from this place of grace, a playful secret wrapped in mystery. When this stranger arrives, he is a sage, skillful, gentle, and profound. Trust in him, for truth and sincerity are his foundation. Witness his healing as pure magic, a miracle transforming pain into enchantment. See the power of truth pulse in his nature, steady and strong, as steady as the heartbeat of the world itself. When the appointed time dawns, the night gives way to light, the sun rising like a blazing star from the east. The king waits quietly in this radiant scene, patient and poised, ready for the unveiling of secrets once hidden. Then emerges a perfect being, rich in presence, like a sun shining courageously amid shadows. From afar, this figure approaches softly, like the crescent moon touching the night, neither fully here nor gone, a vision fluttering between reality and dream. Such fleeting images carry the weight of the soul's deepest whispers, where peace and war, pride and shame all exist like shadows cast by fragile light. Even the most sacred visions may bind us like gentle traps, urging us to stay awake even in holiness. Among these reflections are faces alight with moonlit grace, pure and serene like blossoms in God's eternal garden. The king's dream reveals these truths, tender and elusive, appearing on the face of the unknown guest, a sacred touch in unexpected form. Boldly, the king steps forward past guards and barriers, meeting this hidden presence with reverence and courage. Here, two vast seas meet, souls intimately woven together without effort, united beyond words in a miraculous bond. My beloved, it was you, he declares, cutting through confusion with gentle clarity, naming the truth of the heart as home. Yet, the world unfolds in its own mysterious rhythm, regardless of our wishes. In this sacred dance, a kinship is born, You are my Mustafa, I am like Umar. A timeless bond of devotion and respect. For this service, humility bends the heart, bowing not in defeat, but in loving dedication, lifting the spirit in tender honor. Let yourself rest in this space of soft revelations and sacred longing. Carry with you the quiet light of these whispered truths, and may you return whenever your heart seeks the gentle embrace of Rumi's timeless voice.